Hi, Ron. We're back with another question from a member. Ron, I have asked my counselor, Angel, to speak with me many times, but when I ask, I only hear what sounds like me in my mind. Is that how this is supposed to work?
Well, this is an interesting study on how to receive. When you're a child, your imagination goes wild, and many times it's as a result of your newness to the earth and the experiences that you're going through. And so um, when the spirit speaks to you, oftentimes it sounds like the same thing as your imagination. Now, Einstein said that most of what he has that has done what he has helped him to do what he has done was his imagination. Now, I think that there's a key here that people don't understand. And I would like to say that spirit speaks through your imagination. You call it imagination, it's a receiving channel. And so when you hear it, don't say, well, that's just my imagination. Let's, over a period of receiving in time, you'll get so familiar with it that you'll understand exactly what I'm saying. It's a voice that you hear, your inner ear, whatever you want to call it, but it will come to you in your quiet times. And so when you're asking for things and praying, then quit talking and let the voice of the Spirit communicate with you. It's a beautiful experience. You'll feel a lot of peace and calmness when that takes place. Oftentimes, it's just commonplace for me now. And so um, when it happens, I don't appreciate it as much as when it first happened. I still respect and honor that there is communications, and my heart is full of gratitude for that. Um, but it takes time to get used to what the heavens have to say and how to apply it. Um, there's specific things. See, they're higher evolved people, and you are here on the earth doing your thing as a person who's come here for the third dimension experience. We think it's so we came here so we could learn how to go back to God. No, we came here for the purpose. And what we do find out and do is our history. And the old souls have a lot of history, and they call it Akash. The Akashic record is the record that is kept by, how do you say that? Quantum consciousness by God. The Akashic record is a record of every thought, every idea, every action that happens in creation. Now, on a personal basis, my Akashic record is just for my life and my experience in that I have gone through as a soul, as a soul extension, um, so that I can that record is there, and I draw upon that from incarnation to incarnation, and it fills in some blanks. Now, am I aware of all that? No, I'm not really. But when you get into your purpose for being here, then there's a lot of things that take place for you that supports that premise of who you are. So um, that's what, yeah. So if you think it's your imagination, it probably is. And if it's your imagination, you're probably getting what the information you're supposed to get from the spirit. So um, in the mouth of two or three witnesses shall every word be established. So find somebody else that's doing the same thing and compare notes as you inquire. Now, here's the problem with that. If I don't get the same thing as the person that I'm asking, who's right? That's not the way to look at it. I'm right and you're wrong. We're both right, but we need to talk about it and try and understand where the other person is coming from. And in doing that, then your minds are both opened up to the processes of the spirit to get the right answer. And then when you come into complete harmony, then you know you're there. It's a little yielding here, a little over there, a little on both sides until you get to the middle where it works out just perfect. That's the reason why in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established. It's not because some person is better at receiving. That is not the case. You can receive for your own responsibilities and the things that you're doing. If you get something different than somebody else, you are not wrong, and neither are they. So don't get heady and high-minded and start judging things. Go through the conversations and see what the Spirit can lead you to as far as an answer to your questions. So I hope that helps.
Wow, great insight, Ron. Thank you so much. That could help many people. We'll be right back with another question from another member.
Okay.